Once again, welcome to the show, Blue News Media. MC Joe Piwalo Premium Set out Kayombotola. I'll be always your host. And today I'm along with a friend, a very, very good friend. I've known him for a while, and today I'm with him in the show. Let us talk about economy. Jay Jabungu.
Wala.
Niaje bro?
Fit.
You are inside Blue Media.
Karibu, asante.
Okay. Yeah. Tena wendo unanikaribisha.
Of course, unaniambia tuko ndani and I'm like, of course I'm done.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, how have you been?
Well, I can't complain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watu wanalia sana mtandaoni.
But I have to greet them, of course. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Natumaini mko salama. Yes.
Okay.
Siwezi continue na story.
Okay, welcome once again, bro.
Thank you.
And watu wanalia sana mtandaoni. Watu wanasema generally economy imekuwa affected. Kenya, these are not my words.
Mtandaoni.
In Kenya.
But they do say like kwa ground vitu ni different.
Yeah, they say kwa ground vitu ni different.
So wakililia mtandaoni then inamaanisha kwa ground.
Sasa mtandaoni ndo ni kama ground. Sasa because okay, the people who are raising their voices are people who are actually on the ground.
What are they saying?
These people are saying that the economy has been affected. There's nothing happening totally in Kenya. Like vitu zimepanda, bei za vitu zimepanda juu, like wananyanyaswa and all that.
Well, hiyo story inanifanya ni sijui niseme vipi. Unaweza angalia watu na complain sana. Have you ever heard of like mtu ana complain akiwa naishi? Kwanza angalia penye naishi.
Okay, for example, when you say maybe unataka connect na place wanaishi, like I started by saying generally watu wanalia.
So what do they want?
Watu wanataka change. Wanasema mara Ruto ameweka maisha imekuwa ngumu, like just few days ago tumeona fuel imepanda, like sasa.
The funny thing with people is that there are people are complaining and they are not even using that fuel that they are complaining about. So binadamu by the binadamu ni yule.
But you know again, when fuel prices like zipande juu, unajua like everything inakuanga affected. Kila kitu itapanda juu.
Well, mimi kulingana mimi, I wanted you to actually to support mwenye na complain kuhusu gharama ya maisha.
Like you have seen university students wakiwa mostly wanaenda maandamano. Like good percentage number ya watu wenye wanaenda maandamano ni hama students.
Let me tell you one thing before you continue. If you angalia wale watu wana complain sana, these people they've been sponsored. Because you can't really tell me like somebody ana complain maisha ni gharama ya maisha iko juu na huyu mtu ako na mikono, huyu mtu ako sawa. By the way, let me tell you one thing. Ukitembea ukicompare Kenya na countries zingine, Kenya iko much more better. Tuko mbali sana, huwezi compare Kenya na nchi zingine.
Okay.
Of which meaning kisikia watu wana complain, I'm even surprised.
So wewe unajaribu kusema like in Kenya we are better as per now.
Tuko sawa. Mimi ukiniuliza tuko sawa.
Why are you saying this? Why are you saying tuko sawa?
Because I don't see the need of these people to why are they complaining? What do they wana complain juu ya governance ama wana complain juu ya Ruto ama wana complain juu ya gharama ya maisha?
These people are complaining about gharama ya maisha.
Au kiwauliza wanataka maisha kuwe vipi?
Like they need unaona sijui mara unga imepanda, sijui pesa mambo na fuel imepanda, sijui nini. I don't know according to them what they want.
One thing that is funny with Kenyans. Kenyans, I'll call them, they are confused and they are irrelevant because they are complaining about the economy. But if you ask them what do you think or what's their take on that economy kwenda hivyo, well, mtu akizaliwa waga nazaliwa aende juu.
Okay, before you get into that, like why are you saying that they should not complain?
Actually, I don't see the need of them. Okay, mwenye na complain is someone who is lazy. We elected this government to work for us. What are they supposed to be doing? That's what you should know. what do you need from the government? Do you need the government to feed you? Is it? That's the problem. Kenyans, they don't even know what they need up to date. Kuna mtu alizaliwa kapata tu watu wanafaa kuenda hivi, wanaenda tu hivyo bila kujua wanafaa kufanya, like wana inherit hii tabia ya kulia. But of course don't forget that binadamu ni yule atumlalie chini mwambie apite juu yako, ata still complain like, you know, mara hapa sio soft, sio hivyo venye nilikuwa nafikiria. We will still cry. Kama hivyo ndio vile tunataka kuishi, tutaishi hivi. Kenyans, they forget that unafaa kuenda uchaguzi once in after 5 years.
Okay.
And unafaa kuwa ukishachaguana unafaa kufanya nini. These people we are electing, they are not even there for us. We are electing them to represent us. Not to do everything that we need. We are not kids, we are not orphans. Actually, as long as you are 18 and above, you are supposed to take good care of yourself.
Okay.
You don't need somebody to come there and tell you like, chukua hiyo uende ukakule. But sisi tuko na ile umaskini ya kuomba. Kenyans, we are begging for no good reason. I mean, if someone comes a disabled, you know, this guy, you can help him. Because there are things that haezi fanya yenye wewe unaweza fanya. Of course we are supposed to help them.
Okay.
But you can't tell me like somebody who is having all the body organs in a function anakuja kuambia gharama maisha iko juu. I'm telling you the truth. Ukitoka hapa Kenya umalize 2 good months nje ya Kenya ndio utakuja kujua Kenya iko poa.
Why are you saying that Kenya is better?
Let me tell you one thing. Do you know the size of Lake Victoria?
You can have the idea. Yeah.
Do you know how large it is?
Yeah, it's large. Like I don't know whether it's the second largest or
it's
the
third largest in the world, if I'm not wrong. Third largest freshwater lake in the world. If you go to Kisumu right now, you're gonna find that there are bushes around Lake Victoria.
Okay.
Lake Victoria is supposed to be used kama irrigation. Lake Victoria is the inlet River Nile.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know that?
Yeah.
River Nile, Israel is using River Nile for irrigation. They export agriculture. Products from the same thing wanatumia River Nile wana export kwa nchi kadhaa.
Yeah.
Actually, even I'm even sure apples we import them from Israel. There are some stuff we do import from Israel.
Okay.
But inlet yake ni Lake Victoria, of course. Yeah. Kenyans, what are they doing with that lake?
But we see most of the Kenyans wanaenda fishing.
The fish we are getting from Lake Victoria, they cannot even feed Kenyans. Because of what? They are lazy. I'll tell you for free. They are lazy.
Why are you saying that these people are lazy?
No, I'm not against Kenyans, but I'm telling you the fact. If you go, okay, it might take you guys time to understand what I mean.
Okay.
But with the time, you're gonna know that this guy is making sense. Our former prime minister, call him Oginga Odinga. That guy, he signed a Trinity na Queen, like Lake Victoria haifai kutumika for irrigation. Yeah, that's something that is there. You have to confirm that.
Okay.
Then wakati alisign that, Lake Victoria haitumiki for irrigation. Lake Victoria itself, Nyanza region. Do you know the size of let me tell you the country that hosted World Cup 2022 Qatar?
Yeah.
Qatar is the size of the size of Qatar is 11,000 square kilometer. Nyanza region is 12,000 square kilometer. So Nyanza is bigger than Qatar.
So Nyanza can accommodate Qatar.
Well, I'm not talking about, because of course people will say like Qatar they are exporting oil and gas. Well, forget about gas and oil. Nyanza, we are richer than other countries. We can feed them. Because if you go to a country like Qatar, I'll mention so many countries that if you go to Qatar, they don't have lake. They don't have freshwater lake. They don't have river. The only river they have actually it's a man-made river. Imepass katika a certain mall called Village Mall. If you go to Saudi Arabia, part of it is a bit, greeny, and they do irrigation. So Qatar basically they don't have any natural thing apart from dates. Dates, tembe.
Okay.
Tembe is what these people are saying like they are fruits. Well, they import everything. Everything. Well, these people, if you go to that country, I always take time. If I go to any country, I always take my time. I go through it. I see what are the differences. Like, wanatushindia nini? Nilienda kwa mall. I found that from Iran, from USA, from Ecuador, from Switzerland, like those are fruits, vegetables. Nothing was from Qatar, because if you go to the mall, you find that they label everything they have. If you go to America, they have the same thing kwa mall, kwa supermarkets. They have, so if it's up to you to choose unataka product gani ya nchi gani. The only thing I saw there was like avocado was from Kenya at some point. 1 kg of avocado, they were selling it at 450 Kenyan shilling if you convert it.
1 avocado.
1 kg. 1 kg ni kama 3 avocados.
Okay.
These small ones.
Okay.
In a way 1 kg is 430. Well, if I do that na Kenya, how much or how much is 1 avocado?
Yeah, we buy avocado 30 bob.
30 bob at most.
20 bob.
20 bob.
Yeah.
Now we are still complaining that, well, utaniambia wale wanalipo pesa mingi kuliko wa Kenya. The minimum wage, each and every country, I'll tell you, if you go to that country, minimum wage ni 1,000 QR, that is reals. If you go to Europe, a country like Italy, the minimum wage is 2,000 euros, but there is a tax, like 16% tax.
Okay.
So 16% tax. Actually, what Kenyans are supposed to, to complain about is that the services they are getting from the government.
So let me just bring you back on the issue of in line to Lake Victoria. Are you saying that these people doesn't utilize the lake properly? Or
they don't at all. They don't utilize that lake.
And how do you feel like? How do you want them to use it?
Well, I'll tell you this, because the agreement was between Oginga Odinga and the Queen.
Yeah.
Of course, they have got leaders that have been leading them through all the way.
Yeah.
But let me tell you one thing with what you need to know. Politicians, they'll never let you know or see beyond what you are seeing. That is one of the things that you need to know. Ukitaka kurule ama ukitaka mtu kumuongoza, lazima akuwe na njaa. Those are the 3 things that you make sure that this utarule vizuri. Njaa, kukuwe na njaa, kukose pesa, na bado kukuwe na hiyo bad lifestyle like.
So they use those as a loophole.
Of course, because the moment if you want to know that that's true, watu wakisema tunataka kwenda maandamano, ama mwaisikia kuna crusade Runda. Mwaisikia kuna crusade Runda? Mwaisikia kuna crusade Karen? Why?
I don't know. You can tell me.
Mwaisikia kuna rally ya politics Runda or Karen? Mwaisikia?
Sijaisikia.
Kwa nini?
Tell me why.
Wale watu wako na pesa, wako na kitu mtumboni. But you can only rule mwenye ako na njaa, ndio utamwambia kuja hivi, anguka, wataanguka of course. Okay. Because they are like mtu akiwa wakati waligundua ya kwamba mkifanikiwa mka concentrate kwa mambo na ukulima na hiyo lake. You guys, believe you me, hakuna mtu atakuwa naishi Nairobi self confused house.
Just take us through. How do you want, like, now somebody is watching there?
Of course I will need them to be watching.
Someone who want to get into this business, this lake business, and he don't know where to start from. He doesn't know how to go through it.
Okay.
Yeah, like this person, maybe he has got all the resources he needs, or the resources that are needed. But now, how are you going to say that? Like, how to you, according to you now, how will you view this guy if he's carrying out his activities and say this guy is utilizing this lake correctly?
Well, I went there actually a month ago. Not some weeks ago, I was in Lake Victoria, and I've seen people are investing in, fish. They are rearing fish there. So they have got cages, fish cages. So they are keeping the fish for a period of maybe 6 months, but actually there is still a white guy who invested there. So the guy
rearing fish in cages inside the lake.
But
so that's one. Okay.
Secondly, they do irrigation.
Okay.
You only need a pump, water pump, and then you start splashing that water. You use a modern irrigation system will work for them. No, you'll find that somebody is staying in Kibra, is staying in Madari, is staying even in Kayole Umoja in a self-confused room na watoto wake. Now this guy has got acres of land in Kisumu, just near the lake. We have got rivers, thousands of them in Kenya. They are fresh. The rivers we have there, the water we have in those rivers, they are fresh water lake. They are fresh water. You can't be telling me that you cannot use that to do irrigation. You only need a water pump.
Okay.
And then some seeds, of course. They should be telling the government that, okay, or our area leaders, maybe MCA or governor or whatever, we have this, we've set this and that. Please help us by giving us water pumps.
Okay.
Giving us some seedlings. We can do better. We don't need to be doing politics. We're crying every now and then. Bro, I'm telling you the truth. If you can give me 1 good year nikiwa Kisumu, I'd rather stay in Kisumu. And actually Kenyans are supposed to be going to Europe just on vacation.
Okay.
But not be going to applying job, working in Middle East Gulf countries. I mean, that place is worse, bro. I'm telling you. But we are doing that because we are the ones. Actually, you are in charge of your life. Don't even be saying a government should be, in charge. You are responsible for your.
Yeah, for my life.
Yes.
Let me say, you've just come up with a point that people in the Gulf, maybe those who are going to work in the Gulf, it's not something you get it. It doesn't.
I don't support that. I don't support it.
Yeah.
I don't support.
So does it mean that you are against it? Now the governments
I'm
were
against it. Not really Gulf countries, but anybody working in maybe in Europe, America, those people are suffering, man.
Why are you saying so? How are they suffering?
They are
suffering,
suffering.
Making money.
Do you know even your relative who is working there?
No, I don't know my relative who is working there.
Go look at those who are working there. Look at it in another way. How many times do they come back home? To a point, somebody, even the mother dies, he or she cannot manage to come home and go back. There, people are oh, you work for 8 hours. It is not that what people I mean, it's you work more than 12 hours. So the only the law allows you to work for 8 hours. That is the labor law. 45 hours a week. That is 8 times 5 plus 5. That is but the money that you're gonna get will not even sustain you. So you have to work more extra, you work 4 extra hours in order to achieve your dreams. You're gonna see them, of course, they're gonna be paid not how we do get money over here, because they have got minimum wage and all those stuff.
Okay.
And then wale wana violate hizo rules, wana face but I'm telling you the truth. Ukitembea tu hivi utoke Kenya hivi, Kenya is one of the best countries to live.
So there's somebody watching there, and he's just signing his papers or doing the process of going out.
That's
what can you tell this guy?
That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. I'm telling you. I mean, I know. Okay, let me tell you how education was meant to be in Africa. Well, Africans, you guys are
okay. Let me just look at you. I just want someone who is watching and maybe is following to get it right. Just expand the mind. When you say it's bullshit, and this guy maybe is doing everything and maybe selling the land to go pay the whatever so that he can go out. What are you telling this person that will make him or her change his mind or change her mind that now whatever I'm going to do there or moving out of Kenya is bullshit?
Well, bro, there is something that is very difficult. Actually, I find it very difficult to do. Convincing someone who has made up his or her mind that he is going to work in Gulf country or anaenda kufanya kazi. I mean, mtu yote tu ameshaweka mind yake anaenda kufanya kazi nje. Kumconvince awache itakuwa ngumu.
Like now this is somebody you want to start.
Of course.
What advice can you give this person?
No, you've already started the process. Please go ahead and I'll let you know that I want to tell you this. I'm not wishing you like when you can fail because many have gone and they're coming back. Well, you will go there and you're gonna end up, coming back with nothing. The only thing that these people do have is that name of like mimi nimetoka nje, but these people are suffering. Kupanda ndege unaweza panda ndege uende Kisumu, it's just a mentality. Unaweza panda ndege kuenda Kisumu, that's a mentality uko nayo ukisema actually to a point they even convincing ladies that mimi nafanya hivi flight yangu siku fulani. That is bullshit.
Okay.
If you find a person who is working and he's not with his wife or her partner, that just call that guy a slave. I'm telling you, that is slavery. Why? Actually we are now going out of the topic. We were supposed to discuss the economy. Let me go back to the economy thing. Of course, but I always feel like when you start that topic, I always feel like going extra to tell people what they need to do. But we're gonna tackle about that thing next time. About economy.
Yeah.
If you wanna be well, let's stop complaining. What we need as Kenyans, consistency. Whatever you do, hata kama unauza mahindi, be consistent. Hakuna kitu takifanya. Kenya, in Nairobi itself, we are having more than 4 million a day. 4 million people, right?
Yeah.
And then like up to 7. They always rotate up to 7. Actually, I don't know whether you've done that.
Yeah.
In Nairobi itself, we've got like 7 million people every day. Moving in, out, in and out. So, any business you do in Nairobi, it's gonna pick.
So, are you trying to tell these people that going to Mandamano is something that...
Mandamano? That's another crime that you should not even attempt. Mandamano is another scam. I'll tell you why Mandamano is another scam. Let me tell you one thing. I'll now jump to the politics side of it, but it's not the politics. It's just what makes your economy grow or make it or leave it where it is.
Yeah.
Mandamano was meant to make your country go down.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing. How many shops unajua Kenya iko na glasses doors?
Ziko mingi.
Can you count them?
No, I can't count.
Then you are lying to yourself. On this street, have you seen a slide door or a glass door?
No.
And why are you saying you can't count them? Then you can count them. You can't count them means ziko mingi. Then you can count them means ziko less. Are you getting that?
I'm getting.
So, country, Kenya, we've reached a point hatuwezi kuwa na shop iko na glass door because maandamano watu watavunja, right? So wakati unafanya maandamano unavunja duka ya mtu, huyo mtu amekufanyia makosa gani?
Hakuna.
Now, what is the need of doing it? What is the need of doing maandamano?
But they feel like this is the way they can attack the
oppress,
government.
To attack the government.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how to attack the government.
They say it's their right.
Not really constitutional right. The right of pocketing, isn't it? You do know what is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what is it?
I know.
Let me tell you one thing that you guys need to know. Kenya should change this topic, like constitution should be taught in school as a subject. Are you getting that?
Wow. Constitution should be taught in schools.
It should be as a subject from baby class to, and then those who are done with school should also be taught. You know, chief thing should be having every week. Lazima attend what? Inaitwa nini? Baraza ma?
Yeah.
Baraza, lazima attend that baraza. Mnafundishwa constitution.
I think this is a new idea you are bringing in. Like, if you say that constitution should be
taught.
Yeah.
It should be taught.
Why are you saying so? Why are you saying that?
I'm saying this because people are jumping into things that they don't even know. Constitutionally, you have a right to do that pickpocket. I mean, to pocket.
Yeah.
While wakati unafanya maandamano, there are rules guiding you to that the maandamano. From time it's supposed to start and to a time it's supposed to end. And then there are things you're supposed to do. There are things you are not supposed to do. Mm-hmm. People, they don't know that. Mm-hmm. You are not supposed to carry any weapon with you. What are these weapons? Mawe ni weapon. Jiwe.
Okay.
Ni weapon. Mm-hmm. Rungu ni weapon. Mm-hmm. You are supposed to have only handkerchief. If at all, you must have it. Na water kama maji, lakini maji haifai kuwa na kitu yenye inaweza fanya mtu na umeza mtu mwenzako ama mtu mwingine.
Okay.
Now, you're not supposed to, burn any tire on the road. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to beat or abuse someone's right by, beating him up or abusing him. You're not supposed to use either vulgar languages or words that, attacking somebody.
Yeah.
If a government is the problem, you guys are supposed to have a peaceful demonstration. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Kama inaanza saa 3 mpaka 6, mnasema tunataka kufanya maandamano barabara fulani, mnaenda through that road.
But you have heard them saying that they go seek for permission, they are being denied the permissions to grant.
No. Permission, even ukipewa permission, hata ukikuwa denied, umedeniwa kwa permission ya kufanya the same thing. Mm-hmm. Well, you are not supposed by reading the, having that constitution in mind, you are not supposed to force things.
Okay.
Ukideniwa right to go and pocket, there is a reason as to why amekata. Mm-hmm. So akikataa, maybe kuna mtu alikuja before, because government itself is supposed to provide security.
Yeah, security, yeah.
Maybe that particular day kuna mtu alikuwa shaomba permission before you. Mm-hmm. Police watakuwa naenda ku attend to that person or that area. So ukiambiwa hakuna chance, unafaa kureschedule.
Okay.
Your maandamano. Those are the things nakwambia unafaa kunasoma.
But unajua maandamano ya Kenya inakuanga ni kama inakuwa advertise. Juu unasikia Tuesday tunaenda maandamano. So kila mtu amejua like Tuesday we are going out there to protest. But unapata activist ama watu wenye wanataka kwenda maandamano wameapproach a certain station, police station, ama wameenda ku request for that permission but hawapewi.
It's called a permit.
Yeah.
That's according to the constitution. You are supposed to get a permit that allows you to make government prepared. But my point was, ukiwa naenda maandamano, umepata mtu ako na simu anauza vitu zake. Why are you attacking that person? That is not maandamano, that is looting.
Okay.
Now, if you are looting your fellow Kenyan, what do you expect? Economy itarudi chini. Wakati unaenda kwa barabara unachimba barabarani, what do you expect? Kuna malori wao wanaleta chakula, madriver they do like their trucks, they normally follow the same route wakikuletea chakula, because they are, I believe each and every place we've got centers and all of those stuff, watu wanauza chakula, because where there is transportation, of course there is movement of food and all those stuff. So wakati umechimba barabara na barabara kesho haitapitika, do you expect food to reach your place? No. Utaanza kufanya nini? Kulilia government mwenye ulikuwa na dhulumu. So there are things we need to know.
So in short, maandamano affects the economy of Kenya.
Exactly, that's what affects the economy of Kenya.
Okay.
Wakati umeenda maandamano, like for example Nairobi, when I wanna generate like let's say 1 billion Kenyan shilling a day, kumekuwa na maandamano leo, nani atauza? Hakuna. So hapo hiyo siku 1 billion imeenda ijaletwa. Kuna yule mtu anauzanga 3,000 kila siku, faida yake hiyo siku hajafungwa, atapata pesa?
Atapata pesa.
Rotate, anapata napatia, huyu anakupatia hivyo. So we can't be expecting a country to grow while tunaandamana.
So are you when you say that like many people are against the government,
Yeah.
like these people blame the government for everything that is happening in Kenya. So what can you tell these people? What advice can you tell these people who are against the government?
Well, Kenya, we are being guided by the constitution.
Yeah.
And of course, if at all we believe in that, then we should allow constitution to work for us. How? Constitutionally, we do have election each after 5 years.
After 5 years, yeah.
Now, when did we have the last election? They all know those protesters. They know when they did that last election. That was 3 years ago. How long are we going to? I mean, next election gonna be in 2 years' time. So let them wait until that 2 year that time comes to find election.
Okay.
If you are not with the government, you don't feel like the government is favoring you. You have got your constitutional right or democratic right to elect the one you think can work for you. But I'll let you know one thing that you don't know, that most of people, they don't even know.
Okay.
These people that are telling us to go demonstrate, they are bullshit, man. These are the same people that they have got no agenda that can take this country to another level. Ask me why. If, for example, we believe, let me give you an example, a good example that you're going to use. Everybody should know. I told you they're going to take time to understand what I mean, but once those who are going to get it right will definitely, side na mimi waseme this guy is making sense.
Okay.
But of course I'm making sense, I know. If you do what we call, take a Kenya like a house, you are boma yenu, right? Wewe na babako na like family.
Yeah.
Do you allow somebody to come from outside to tell you what you need to do in your house?
No, not really.
And if there is anything that you guys need to do, you always consult one another and you say, Dad, we want to do this, we want to build this house, right?
Yeah.
And then you come up with something, you say to
a solution to
tujenge boma letu likuwe sawa.
Yeah.
That's how Kenya should be. You get the point?
But these people say that hawasikilizwi, like
there is a way to approach that. Okay, approaching a government is like a lady. You are a man. If a lady asks you for something, and then when, let's say, you come back, or your girlfriend, maybe you do have a wife, a girlfriend, for example, calls you and asks you, "Hi, I need 20,000 now. Will you give her?"
If I have.
You are lying to me.
How do you know that I'm lying?
You are lying to me. A normal man, unless you are not normal, a normal man should say, "No, I don't have." Because the way she's asking for that money is not the right way.
Okay.
If a lady comes to you, "Baby, hi, how are you doing today? Have you taken something?" Of course, yes. "Oh, I would like to come and see you, baby. I missed you." "Oh, come." And when she comes, she's gonna hug you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And she gives you something, eat. She prepares everything. If that lady asks for money, you're gonna definitely say, "Okay, babe, I have only 10,000, take. This is what I have." But if you have 20, you're gonna give her, of course. So that's how Kenyans should do. If you need something, government to do for you something, you cannot oppose the government and you say it's my constitutional right to demand for this. Even me, I can't give you. Even your dad cannot give you something if you go by force, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, by saying that, I meant like Kenyans wanafaa hatufai kuwa na opposition.
Okay.
Hatufai kuwa na opposition hata. Because why should we have an opposition yet we are making our Kenya great?
But how does the opposition affect the economy?
They affect the economy by making sure that people wameenda maandamano, they push the government to that corner.
Okay.
Usifanye kazi. Let me tell you how this thing works. If you want somebody not to work or not to progress, you bring someone who is powerful. Like if you are opposing somebody, he cannot do what he's supposed to be doing because mna compete. Ukifanya ufai kufanya hivi. But the moment to realize that this is our country and we only have one Kenya, the problem we have, politicians, they live as if there is another Kenya they're going to live after death.
Yeah, okay.
We only have one country, and this is what all of us should know. We only have one place called Kenya.
And I think, let me just ask you this question.
Yeah.
I know you are answering it in a way that I haven't asked you, but let me ask it so that you can give us a wider thought in it. Like in every election that with me I've witnessed, every election lazima tukuwe na opposition leader.
Yeah.
Every election. Sijaiona election ama government yenye ijakuwa na opposition.
Yeah.
Is this a trend? Okay, it has been a trend. But why do you think this is happening?
Yeah, it's happening because they are being sponsored. I'll use that word.
The people who are in the opposition are being sponsored.
Yes. Let me tell you the design, how this, they are wise men.
Okay.
They are wise men. This is something that it will take time for you to understand. Actually, even Kenyans as well. They are wise men, wise people.
So these wise people are the people that are sponsoring the opposition leaders?
How do they do that?
Okay.
Kenyans, you go to school.
Okay.
You spend more than 20 years in school. They've never taught you how to make money or how to count money.
That's true.
What they always tell you, even your lecturer will tell you, go to school. After that, I want you to go apply job. If you apply this job, you do this, that, you're going to become successful. That's what they normally teach.
Okay.
They'll never teach you how to count money, how to make money. They'll only tell you, after this, you go apply.
Okay.
There are some companies that are looking for good, this job is marketable. That's what they do. This course is marketable. But they'll never tell you, they'll never teach you how to make money. Now, because of that, there are some countries they have got lazy people. They only need people to work for them.
Okay.
Now, if they need people to work for them, where can they get these people? That is Kenya. Now, Kenya, they've got good education system. Now, when they come to you, they must make sure that your country is not stable. I'm telling you this for free.
Okay.
Now, if they make sure that your country is not stable, you guys will be like starting to look for plan B.
But why must they come with that idea of making the country not
because
stable?
That is a divide and rule system.
Okay.
If you want to rule them, you must make sure they are not united.
Okay.
How will you make that? How will you make them not united?
So they apply divide and rule system.
That is it.
Okay.
I'll sponsor you to tell that guy, okay, this is how it goes. The election, there is now a politics side of it.
Okay.
I'll talk about that when it comes to that discussion of politics. But today is about economy.
Yeah.
Now, those who are going to for Mandamano, like if you want to make this Kenya grow, you must reason together. The so-called opposition leaders, those so-called people that are saying like government is not doing the right thing. The government we have, or the government that has been there, they are not deaf, they are not blind.
Okay.
They hear, they see. Come with your idea. As per me, if you are to ask me, we should not be having these ministers. When we are doing election, we are about to go for that election. We always have manifestos, and everybody sells his or her policy, right? These are the people that are supposed to be our ministers. If I get into power, I'm supposed to bring you on board.
Okay.
Because you had got something that you wanted to do to take this country to another level.
Yeah.
We are supposed to bring that together. We share the ideas. We say,
Sure.
This is our house.
Sure.
But no vehicle can move without a driver. You are the driver now. You've been elected or chosen. Drive us through this way. And then they should say no to division.
Okay.
Those who are going to use them to tell them that, I'm going to give you this amount of money, go and destroy that, go and disrupt those people should not lead. You should say no to them. I love my country. We don't have patriots in Kenya. We have no patriots. We only have people who think that because they do being promised.
So do you say that after these people applying the divide and rule, whatever, so the opposition leader hire goons, or what do they do? Do they hire, or they use the influence to...
Well, I'm telling you this. You know that Mandamano, have you ever joined one?
No.
Now, majority of those people, they only take, the public figure, the influencers. You just pay them. That's how they can be.
Okay.
They can get organized. They can be organized. Like I'll say, like I want you guys to. I'm expecting 10,000 people. Then I'll make sure that I need people in Nairobi, right? I know that somebody from there, and then when they talk, you do hear their voice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, come, let's come and reason together. I tell you, I need people to demonstrate.
Okay.
Now this guy, he has his team or her team. Now this team of maybe 10 people, I'll only pay them.
Okay.
But these 10 people will influence others. So when you hear that on TikTok or other, social media platform that kuna maandamano on Tuesday,
Unatoka tu.
wewe unatoka tu, you join them blindly, not knowing that watu washalipwa, where you just join them because you are saying we are dying for our rights.
So as Kenyans, we are being used.
We are being used, absolutely. Well, what will you gain if you die?
Nothing.
That is the question that they don't ask themselves. What will you gain if you die? People are saying, I'm a patriot, I'm ready to die for this country. Then you are dying.
But do you feel like the government is also applying too much force towards Kenyans?
Actually less.
What do you mean when you say less?
Less, to me is less. Bro, we are dealing with a country, not a village.
Imagine these are Kenyan, but it's being shot.
They are Kenyan. They should know that this is Kenya. And this country is bigger than even me, myself. Why would I go and beat a police officer expecting like this is my right? Where is that right? Where? How can you fight a police officer who is supposed to guide you? 3 people. The person who you are attacking, you yourself, and the property. You are attacking him. And you are expecting to be treated like a queen. Where? Or a king. The government is applying less compared to... Actually, if mimi nakwambia ningekuwa polisi, ningetoa uniform mbele yao niambie boss wangu shika. Because naweza uwa watu wengi. I'm not saying this just to make you guys like to go viral.
Yeah.
I'm saying the truth. We should know that we have a country called Kenya. We need country called Kenya. Why would you destroy things if the president is the problem? Yes, you need Kenya. You need a better Kenya.
Yeah.
Why are you destroying the bad one?
So wanasema government ni imekuwa deaf, hawasikii. So they must also apply other forces.
The government mwenye atakuja, mkishaharibu hii, atakuja kuanza kujenga badala yaendelee na kazi. So you are destroying the country. Instead you are saying unataka country kuwe poa. Never.
So what do you think
they should not be given a room?
Or how do you think the government should be approached?
Well, the government, this thing comes from these leaders.
Okay.
Because there are people, they believe that leaders that they have represent them. And the voice of their leaders is what they follow. For example, our former prime minister, yeye ndiye alikuwa akisema tunaenda maandamano siku fulani, people go out.
Yeah.
People wanaandamana, right? So these are the people that the idea alikuwa nayo, angetaka government ifanye, angeenda na government amwambie boss, I know you are not a deaf, you are not a blind, and you hears, you listen. Please, I have this idea. Let us use this to make our country great. That guy will buy your idea.
But I think that's why he joined the broad-based government.
Well, I'm not saying that is bad. I'm saying, for example, people are going to that maandamano. All of them should join that government.
Okay.
These leaders, because when a leader tells you to go and demonstrate, that means what? What does that mean? When somebody tells you to go and uandamane, inamaanisha aridhiki na vile wewe anafanya kazi yake.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that is the way to solve this issue.
Okay.
Go and share your idea, then watu watatoka nje kuandamana, because maandamano lazima itangazwe. Whoever tangaza that maandamano is the person who is responsible for these damages. So anafaa kuwa anaenda kwa president ama kwa mtu mwenye na complain about, amwambie these are what we need to do and make this country great.
But the Gen Zs have been talking, they've been saying that they don't want affordable housings, tax imekuwa juu, whatever, everything like things that maybe are not making the economy to be stable according to them. So they have tried their best. They have they have talked what they feel like should be changed, but the government still is still doing whatever they contradict.
Oh well, what is wrong with the affordable housing?
I don't know.
You don't know
The tax that are coming from the no, like unapata si watu wenye wanafanya kazi
na hao ndio wanaandamana ama wenye wafanyi kazi ndio wanaandamana.
Hata wenye wanafanya kazi wanalia like we are being taxed and the tax is high.
Hawaandamani.
Yeah.
So why are you demonstrating for someone? Why are you suffering for somebody? Well, they have affordable housing, sio ya watu wenye wafanyi kazi. Mimi sijaisikia na katwa pesa affordable housing. Sifanyi kazi na government. Sijaajiriwa na mtu yote mimi.
Yeah.
So as you, isn't it? So why should I go demonstrate okay, what is wrong with it? What is wrong with that? Because that is somebody's project. Let the guy do whatever he's doing. After 5 years, because you're gonna elect another leader, where will this affordable housing go? It's up to you guys. But we should not be complaining about affordable house. Na wewe mwenyewe hauna hata kama unaandamana ati gari bei ya gari iko juu, na wewe unafanya kazi hapa na pale, wewe upandi gari.
Okay.
Wewe mwaisikia watu wakilalamika ati bei ya ndege iko juu. Kwa nini?
Sijui.
Because hawajui chochote kinafanyika na ndege na wapandi ndege. The same way unafaa kuapply kwa kila kitu. Kama utumiki kitu chochote, usiwe unahusika nayo. We elect the government, go back to your normal hustle, work, change your life.
So, what advice can you give someone or a Gen Z who is maybe who want to go out there, who has been going out there to fight this government?
That's bullshit, man. Gen Zs, they don't know what they need, and they don't know what they need, or they don't know what they need. They don't even know their value. I'm telling you, the moment they'll come back to their senses and say, this is what I need, that's the time that they will say, I will never go back to that road again. I will not go back to that mandamano thing. Actually, just discover yourself. If you discover yourself, bro, ulisoma, mlifundishwa kusoma, right?
Yeah.
Mlisoma nini?
A lot.
After going to school for 20 years, you only have a piece of paper that you carry. This is what I'm qualified. But you are supposed to use that knowledge, because we are not going to school to get employed. We are going to school to get knowledge. The knowledge you are getting from that school is what you are supposed to be using, utilize it to make money.
Okay.
That is the reason as to why you are getting, like right now we have got graduates, poor graduates in Kenya, and we are still importing bicycle tires from India. We have got universities. They can't innovate. They can't even innovate a single thing. Even a needle. Hii shindano tu ya kushona. They are still importing it from China, India. Why? Because we are bullshit. We are supposed to be knowing that we are supposed to use the knowledge we are getting from school to to expand our life and our lifestyle, and we'll not be crying about the employment, whatever. Okay. Economy to grow. We can't use even the raw materials we have to make our own stuff.
So in short, these people should not blame the government at all.
They shouldn't.
Let them work.
Bro, whatever you are doing, do it. Get something good from it. Hata kama ni kuchoma mahindi kwa barabara, bro. I'm telling you, kuwa na bidii, consistency, manze matters. I'm telling you.
Wow. Very nice talk actually, guys. This is a Bloom Media House, and alongside Jabungu, who was talking about the economy and things that are affecting the country currently. Thank you so much. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bloom Media House.
Well, let's say one thing before I leave.
Okay.
People, guys, Kenyans, you have to, it's gonna take time for you to understand what I meant, but I've just talked some words that are powerful. And of course, if you are watching this, don't hesitate to share this, because it's something useful. It can help your neighbor. And of course, if you've already, given up, like Kenya cannot be, cannot go back to its best, I believe you've had something. Thank you. May Allah bless you.
Thank you.
Inshallah.